How you doing, folks? Welcome to another rare look at Monkey Shine Lab. One of the things that you should know about what you have to do here on YouTube is that you really need to keep yourself well lit. And by that, I don't mean imbibing or smoking the left-handed cigarettes. I know you kids are into that. No, what it means is you have to have proper lighting. So when I am on camera, I'm using like 3 lights in order to properly light for digital and for HD so that you can see every hair in my beard and mustache. Anyway, just fixed my lighting fixture. So let's crack on with the show. It's the harsh light of show business. But it's important because then otherwise I look all sketchy. I look sketchy anyway. Yeah. Ready? My producer Lambo, everybody. So, on to today's topic. Well lit and all. This is one that I've been planning for a really long time. Just to show you how long some of these ideas sit in my head and turn around, flip, and flop like a fish out of water sometimes. I went to check the prices on these 2 kits to make sure that I was still, that they were still in the ballpark. You'll understand in a moment. And when I had gotten one of these kits off of Amazon, they tell you the last time you bought one and do you want to do it again? And turns out it was January of 2021. So I ordered one of these kits at the very least, and I think I probably bought the other one in a store to sort of make a comparison, because I noticed that the age suggestion was about the same. The piece count was kind of similar. They construct a similar looking craft. So what I was going to do here was to build a Lego kit, which has this, you can build like 3 different vehicles out of it, and probably more if you have imagination. But I wanted to actually build the plane on front because it was the most resembling the kit from AIRFIX. Now, if you've seen me do these AIRFIX kits before, you kind of know what to expect. But this is also, by the way, thank you, Amazon Warehouse. Okay, so what this kit costs, here, let me give myself some screen space. What this AIRFIX kit actually cost, okay, is right here. But there's also, if you pan down the page a little bit, there is a used very good marking, and you'll notice that it is from Amazon and dealt through by Amazon. What that means is the exact same thing that I got this kit for, which is less than its suggested retail price or whatever, or market price that's going on Amazon at the moment, because somebody at the warehouse dinged the unliving piss out of the box. It just seems to happen with these AIRFIX kits when you order them from Amazon for some reason. I've gotten like 2. I sent one back, in fact, because it was so bashed up. I was like, learn your lesson, you know? So I sent it back. But this is another one that I kept because the box wasn't that badly dinged up. It had the warehouse sticker on it, so that I remembered to tell you all about that. But I've been holding on to this kit. Excuse me. I've been holding on to this kit since January of last year. So it's about damn time, right, that we get to this comparison exercise. The boxes are even sort of a similar size. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put together the Lego one first, and then I'm going to put together the quick build, and I'm not going to do those both on the same episode. You will see me do the quick build some other time, because this is probably gonna take me a little while. I'm not the suggested age group 6+. I'm actually far older than that. So these things usually confound me really badly. If I had my grandkids here, it'd be fine. But I don't. So, let's move the camera around and let's begin to construct this kit. And again, these were similarly priced. They were similarly whatever. I did get this one at a box store though, so the box it came in was not all mashed to piss. Anyway. Anyway, let's turn the camera around, shall we? See what a difference that light makes? Mm-hmm. Okay, 6+ Lego Creator, 128 pieces, 3-in-1. You can make a variety of different things. You can make a helicopter, you can make a jet, or you can make this sort of stunt plane, which is the one I will choose to make. There is absolutely nothing about the box that is remarkable, but I will show you the back, which gives you a nice view of the 3 vehicles that are possible. Everything else is just, warnings and that garbage. So we're going to open this up, and we're gonna do that through the miracle of video, okay? Because I'll tell you what, you just don't need to see this unboxed. Everybody who's ever unboxed a Lego, and that's probably all of us, come on. So 3, 2, 1. Wait. All right. That didn't work. Shit. All right. I'm gonna do it the conventional way and open the box. Okay, here's a little quick look at what's inside, okay? You get 2 bags of parts, divvied up into 2 different bags for probably little to no reason, because you're going to need something out of here to complete a step there, right? We've all been there, we've all seen it. But cool thing, they do give you a booklet for each of the vehicles, which is really cool, because if you've got these parts, you just pick up the book and say, okay, I want to go back and build this again. And they're each, separate. So I'm gonna put those away. Those are cool. That's a neat, unexpected thing. And then again, through the miracle of video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just segregate all these parts out, because you don't want to watch that. It's probably the most boring thing ever. So, all right, I'm not going to try the whole 3, 2, 1 thing. We'll be right back. Okay? just to give you an idea of what I do here before I start building something. I have all the pieces laid out, and if any of them have sort of odd shapes, or if they have stuff that makes them look a certain way, or a certain type of piece that distinguishes them, I have then separated them out with one another and set them up so that I can kind of see the speciality of their shape. That helps in coordinating your build. Just a little tip for you young buckaroos out there. Let me put this back into its cradle so that you guys can stop being motion sick. By the way, if you're motion sick, just look at the horizon. All right, actual elapsed time for that was probably somewhere in the vicinity of about 15 minutes, maybe, tops. I dropped 2 pieces on the floor, which made me stop, drop, and roll. I did have one misplaced set of parts that I had to back up and move. Actually 2. Take that back too. But on the whole, very easy, very direct to build, the same as Lego always is. Lego has a plan, and they stick with it, and it works. The propeller will spin if I back the nose cone off enough. An interesting fact that I didn't think about is that these little sets of cylinders are on hinges, so you can kind of open them up and have somebody working on the engine if you want to. These do not scale with the minifigures, so they're not going to work for that. But they did, as usual, they give you 2 of the harder pieces to find in your setup, so that if you lose them, all is not lost. What do I think of the build? The build was super easy. What do I think of the design? I think that the design is a lot of fun, and I think that it's very sturdy. Once it's put together, it does look very much like the stunt planes in a lot of ways that you will see at like the Oshkosh Air Show and stuff like that. My dad used to take me when I was a kid. And there you go. The propeller does go around very well. And the wheels, once you get them centered on their hubs, they work very well as well. And they just use a nub without a rubber roll on it for the back, so that it sits back in its little stunt plane way. I think that this is a really good build. I think that it's going to be very difficult for AIRFIX, but we will see. We're going to break out the AIRFIX next, so stick around. That'll get done. Let me sit up here for a second. It's a very uncomfortable way to film. I've got to get a new deal worked out for that. Anyway, hold on just a moment, please, while I straighten up. There, I always feel like more of an expert when I sit up and kick back. This Lego build was a lot of fun, and I'm gonna see if I can hang it from my ceiling, of course. Because I have a thing for airplanes. I grew up, both my parents were pilots, very accomplished pilots, my mom as well as my dad. Thank you very much for coming out here to the Monkey Shine Lab. I'm going to go get a little refresher on my coffee and take a pause. And then I'm going to get in here and I'm going to get to this other kit because I'm not going to keep you waiting. Not very long. Maybe tops 24 hours. We'll see who gets in my way. Anyway, if you like what you've seen here at the Monkey Shine Lab, please like, share, subscribe. Let it flow. Let the coolness get into your vertebrae. And tell a friend, please. We're just looking to hand you good information here, people. We're not looking for handouts. We're just looking to give you something fun and interesting to watch, as well as information that you can take forward in your own hobbying. So thank you. We know there's a lot of stations out there doing the same thing that we do, but thank you for spending some of your time with us. We'll see you next time here on Monkey Shine Lab. Thanks.